Hey y'all, it's Adelia and I'm back with another video. So today I will be giving a list of 10 tips for people going to college. If you didn't know, I'm a senior, so I feel like it was only right for me to record this video and help some people out. My first tip is, let me slide over, that way I can put them up on the screen when I edit. My first tip is to buy groceries and utilize the CAF. Okay, I know some of y'all gonna say, the CAF food is nasty. And I will be the one to say, yes, some of the CAF food is nasty, but all of it is, I don't know about everyone else's school, but here at Upstate, they have like a website that you can go on and it'll tell you what they have for the day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It'll actually have it for the whole week. And buying groceries is important, especially if you live like, I live in an apartment style dorm, so we have a full kitchen and everything, and you just get tired of wasting money. Like, who wants to go spend $10 every day on food? Not me. So, I mean, if you got it like that, then okay, but we all broke college students. So, my second tip is to communicate with your roommate before moving day. I never really had like any roommate issues or whatever, but I know a lot of people have, and communication is the root of it. If you don't tell your roommate what your pet peeves are before you move in or whatever, they're not gonna know. So you can't be like, oh, my roommate's so annoying, da 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 da. They don't know that they're being annoying. Tip number 3 is to find a side hustle. I mean, I'm not saying go find anything illegal to do, but if you can't really work like you want to because you have classes and you have to study and everything, I know people do hair, they do lashes, they do nails, and you can make like legit money off of it. Now, don't get me wrong, you can get in trouble if you don't like have a business license, but there's plenty of people that do hair on the side, do nails on the side, all that. So I mean, I wish I would have had a talent enough to find a side hustle to do, so I would have been doing stuff to make money and not having to work every other weekend at Zaxby's. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. Tip number 4, try not to procrastinate. It's kind of inevitable because you will procrastinate, but procrastinate makes things worse, and I know because I procrastinate all the time. Procrastinating is like the worst thing ever. You have this assignment due in 2 weeks, you're like, ooh, I got 2 weeks to do that. 2 weeks later, you haven't done it, and all of a sudden you got a quiz and another paper to do right along with it, and then you stressing. So don't procrastinate. Number 5, read your professor reviews. There's a website called Rate My Professor, I'll put it in the description box below, that you can go on and it'll give you the reviews of professors. You just put in whatever college, university, whatever you go to, and you can read their reviews. It'll tell you, most of the time they'll say if you're going to use the book so you don't have to waste money. It'll tell you if the professor is lenient on attendance and if they grade hard, if their tests are like super duper difficult and you need to study. I mean, it's a really good source. Sometimes I feel like the reviews are wrong because I've taken a professor before and they have really good reviews and they suck. So I mean, you just kind of got to be iffy about it and choose, but like I said, read professor reviews. It'll help you. 6, order books from Amazon or Chegg. Don't you go to the bookstore at your school and go spend $600 on books. Go on Amazon, go on Chegg, rent it for the semester, and you will save. You'll probably spend like between $100 and $200 if you got 5 classes on books, if you go on Amazon and Chegg, because you can rent them. And then sometimes you can actually buy the book cheaper used than you would at the bookstore. So I mean, it's all about saving money when you're in school, because you will go broke fast. And one thing about Amazon is they have Amazon Student Prime, which means you get 6 months for free. You get a 6 months free trial with 2-day shipping. So I would suggest, if you're just starting in August, to start your free trial in August, like the first week or whatever. That way, by the time your 6 months are up, you will be heading to your second semester. That's a year of books that you're gonna get cheaper. And then even once the trial ends, I think the membership is only like $6 a month versus paying $13 without the student account. So really all you have to do is use your school email, which means it has to end in a .edu, and you'll get that. So my 7th tip is study. This is not high school. I went all throughout high school and I didn't really study, and college hit me like, ow. I was not prepared. Like, you really do have to study. You need to study at least like a week in advance. And I still don't study like I need to. But I'm telling y'all, do better than me. Study, because your GPA will suffer. I don't have any bad grades. I have a pretty decent GPA, but I shouldn't. I don't know. Somehow I always pull it together, but you need to study. This is not high school. High school is nothing compared to college. Number 8. Don't get caught up in partying, because if you get caught up in partying, then you're gonna fail and you're gonna be a failure in life, and you don't want to do that. I'm just kidding, but don't get caught up in partying. First of all, parties are too high. I don't know how some of y'all out here paying $20, $30 for all these parties, because I'm broke and you should donate some money to me. But partying, if you party too much, yeah, it's okay to go to a few, whatever, if you want to. But if you get caught up in it, then your grades will definitely suffer, because you're making more time for that. And yeah, that's not good. 9, don't overwhelm yourself and utilize tutors. I know my freshman year I was suffering in math. Math has always been my weakest subject, and I was at a point where I was like, I'm literally going to fail. I wasn't going to fail, but I felt like I was going to fail. So I went to my advisor and I was telling her, you know, this professor sucks. I can't read his handwriting and I'm already not good at math. So she was like, just go to a tutor. And I went to the tutor like 1 or 2 times and it helped. I still ended up failing that math final, but I passed the class with a C. So yeah. But college is stressful. I've had a few mental breakdowns because of stuff piling up, which goes back to procrastination. Don't procrastinate and maybe you won't be as stressed. Last but not least, which I tell everybody, go to tech first. Go to tech, go to a community college first, honey. Yes, because for one, if your family doesn't really have the money to just pay straight through your college without having to take out loans or anything, you need to go to tech first. And this is why. Tech will save you so much money. Y'all, when I graduate, I'm gonna be in so much debt. My mama got Parent Plus loans for me too. I have my own student loans, and then she has Parent Plus loans for me. So, I mean, think about it. $20,000. I go to Upstate. It's about $20,000 a year because I live on campus and they make you get a meal plan. So $20,000 times 4 years, that's $80,000. Mind you, I do have a scholarship. I have the life scholarship. That's only $5,000 a year. So 4 years, $5,000. That's $20,000 taken off. However, you're still obligated to pay that $60,000. Now, if you have loans, there's going to be interest on it. Yay! So that means you're going to be paying back even more. When you could have just went to tech and saved a ton of money. I don't know exactly how much it is, but I went on the website a little too late, and their tuition was way cheaper. When I say way cheaper, it was way cheaper. And I just, like, I beat myself up because I should have went to tech first. I should have set my little pride aside and took my butt to tech like my mama wanted me to. But no, I was like, I don't want to stay in Greenville. I want to go off to college. Even though I'm only in Spartanburg, I want to go to a four-year university, yada yada yada. And now adulting about to hit me after this 6-month deferment after I graduate. And I'm gonna be crying because I'm gonna be broke, because they're already talking about my student loan payments are gonna be $300 and something. No, this is ridiculous. But yeah, this was a quick little video featuring 10 tips for people going to college. Shout out to my girl Aja, because I was at work writing this list and she helped me with a few of the tips. But yeah, I just thought I should share this information with you guys because it would be selfish if I didn't, honestly. Thank y'all for watching this video. Stay tuned for more. I hope you liked it. Bye.